guys, it's Joe Snell. Saudi Arabia opens its airspace to Israeli flights for the first time in history. A new report has found some gruesome violations by Iran towards their November protesters. And an American that had joined ISIS and was captured in Syria has pled guilty to terrorism charges. Let's get you up on these headlines from around the Middle East. We begin in Saudi Arabia, where the country's airspace is now open to flights between the UAE and Israel. On Wednesday, the kingdom announced that any flights going to and coming from Emirates would be allowed to fly over its territory. Although not directly citing Israel, the announcement was a nod to Monday's historic first direct flight between Tel Aviv and Abu Dhabi. That flight was the exclamation point on last month's groundbreaking peace deal between those countries. Moving on to Iran, where a new report accuses the regime of using torture to extract confessions from last year's protesters. On Wednesday, Amnesty International accused the regime of using tactics including electric shock, mock executions, waterboarding, and ripping off fingers and toes in order to silence government critics. Demonstrations in the country erupted last November after a dramatic increase in gasoline prices and was sparked by US sanctions that fueled a wider economic crisis. Finally, in Syria, an American that joined the Islamic State has pled guilty to terrorism charges on Wednesday. Omer Kuzu is a 25-year-old man from Dallas, Texas. He was charged with helping support communication of frontline ISIS fighters. Kuzu said he left Texas for Istanbul in 2013, eventually was smuggled into Syria and married an ISIS bride. Kuzu was captured in March of last year alongside 1,500 suspected ISIS fighters. And that's your Middle East news for this week. For more reading on the region, make sure to visit our website at www.al-monitor.com. Until next week, stay safe, everyone. I'm Joe Snell.